Welcome to a new episode of the Dragon's Lair. Today I'm going to be talking about a new subscription box that came to me. It's from oldtimecandy.com, and checking out their website. Oldtimecandy.com, candy you ate as a kid is their motto. And they have different decades. Their boxes are in decades. They have a 50s, which is going to be this one, a 60s, a 70s, and 80s, and 90s, and then you can order an all subscription box. But this one is the 50s. So this is how it was shipped. It was shipped sealed and everything, but I mean, and it's got like 2 pounds of candy in it. All the candy that was out during the 50s. And then they give you like a little card. Take a walk down memory lane, decade assortments, boxes and bags of your favorites. And then they give you like coupons. So you get this in the box. You get a little story about the candy box company, the candy company, and who everybody is. So So 2 pounds of candy in each box. So first one is the Sugar Babies, which are like caramel taffy candies. Something you do not see anymore in grocery stores, which is also another thing about this company. You can find the most obscure candy in the world, like candy that whatever candy you grew up with. If you grew up eating candy cigarettes are there. So a box of candy cigarettes. Payday is in the box. Peanut block bar. So it's kind of like a Payday without the caramel. Boston baked beans. Peanut chews. Sorry, excuse me for a second. Zagnut. And there is candy that doesn't exist anymore, except for certain places. Ooh. Chick-a-stick. Vanilla Turkish taffy. I didn't realize though some of this stuff was out. Ooh, blackjack gum. There you go, licorice flavored gum. Chunky bar. Whoppers. Waxed lips. Were waxed lips around in the 50s? I thought this was more like a 70s and 80s thing, but licorice pipe. Sugar Baby taffy pop. Thing that every kid grew up, even up to the 80s and early 90s. Cotton candy buttons. Lifesavers. A candy necklace. Double mint gum. Charm blow pops. Or charm sweet pops. These weren't a 50s thing. A mini Charleston chew. If they were, my mistake, but I always thought Charms was more of an 80s candy. Tootsie Roll. Now I know Tootsie Rolls were in the 50s. I've seen the 50s commercials for them. Bit O' Honey. Besides the Tootsie Pop, there's Tootsie Rolls. Bit O' Honey. Smarties. Fireballs, Jawbreakers. Now this is more of a 70s and 80s candy. So they might have just thrown in a couple of other candy in there, like Jolly Ranchers. And here's some more black taffy. Yep. And then caramel cubes. Cool, you even get a little magnet of their mascot. That's cool. And visit oldtimecandy.com for more. And you get a little tic-tac-toe game in the box too. And word search. Donnie and Dottie. This is Donnie. You get little paper action figures too to cut out and use. So I'll put a link down below of their company, of their website. This is really cool. I always liked certain candies, and I always wanted to show people this candy cigarettes, because a lot of kids nowadays don't realize that kids growing up in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and early 80s had candy cigarettes. So, and these sound like the hard ones, not the bubblegum ones where you blow and smoke comes out. So, peanut chews, Chica Sticks, Zagnuts, and a magnet. That's not bad. You get a lot. You get 2 pounds of candy in a box, a magnet, and the price for each box is $27.99. Oh, you could also get a 4-pound Decade gift box. So, I'll put a link down below of their website so you can go and check them out yourselves. And you can get a choice of an optional Remember When booklet. I guess a Remember When you were born, like if you were born in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and they go all the way. They start from 1920 or 1930 to 2002. So that's really cool. I might keep this at least to do the others. I'll do a 1960s, a 1970s, 1980s, and the 90s gift box. I'll do the 2-pound gift box each month up till I get done with the 90s. So I mean, and I haven't fully checked them out, so I don't know if you get different candy each month if you order it each month. So, but I love Decade boxes because I used to subscribe to a retro mystery box for well, more or less for geeks, and you got stuff from the 1980s because that's when I grew up. I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s. So I got a bunch of I got cool stuff that I physically remember in those boxes. But unfortunately, like some subscription boxes, they went under, which is sad because I liked it. And I was hoping that they do more. So, but subscribe, check out my channel, check out my other channels, or my other videos. And you all have a good week. And enjoy, and come back and check out my channel during August when I'm at the Renaissance Fair in Washington State. I will be doing videos for the 2.5 weeks that I'm there. So have a good time and enjoy. And see you all later.